Nearly 30 years ago, the city of Ann Arbor proposed tearing down houses to build a parking structure, an all too familiar dynamic even till this day. Activists mounted a public campaign called House People, Not Cars. And the city offered a compromise to preserve and move the housing units and make them available to a nonprofit willing to operate them as affordable housing. Out of this compromise, our founders and other community advocates organized a response to homelessness that shifted from shelter only to long-term housing with services. Their goal was to provide permanent supportive housing to chronically homeless individuals and families. Following the development of our first few properties, Avalon was part of the MCAH CSH Supportive Housing Demonstration Project, the first supportive housing development in the state of Michigan and one of the first in the country. Since our founding, thousands of individuals and families have achieved stability, healed intergenerational cycles of trauma, improved their lives, and been beloved community members. We work locally and statewide to improve access to supportive housing while aiming to dismantle racist housing and social policies to ensure all have the opportunity to thrive in housing that is stable and high quality. What Avalon has been doing for nearly 30 years now, Housing First, is what we now know to be an evidence-based best practice. Our community has consistently supported the Housing First approach, and as a state, we can be proud of the fact that the major source of funding for supportive housing development, tax credits, align with Housing First, allowing us to leverage this precious resource for persons experiencing homelessness throughout the state of Michigan. At both the community and state level, supportive housing has shaped the homeless sector's response towards Housing First and towards finding permanent solutions to homelessness.